So I've said this many times before, one of the most important things you need to have on your business website is those 3 letters, CTA, and that stands for call to action. And in fact, I did a video about CTAs before. You can check it out by just clicking up here. But today I want to get a little bit more into CTAs, specifically how to phrase your CTA, because that can be just as important as the CTA itself. Now, as someone who has been a copywriter before, using marketing language and being able to write copy that entices somebody to do something is something I've been studying for more than 27 years. So I do have an opinion on this, and there are a lot of different phrases you can use for your call to action on your website. But in this video, I'm just going to talk about 9 specific call to action phrases that can work great for your website and help trigger a conversion for any visitor to turn them into a lead and hopefully a customer. Now, what I used to see all the time was what I call the default call to action phrase, which in my opinion is probably one of the weakest ones ever, and it's the simple word of submit. How many times have you been to a website and you're asked to enter your name or enter your information, and then the CTA on the button is submit? Well, when you think about it, the word submit sounds a little bit depressing. Sounds like they're asking you to do something that you really don't want to do. Submit to me. So what I want to do today is to reveal to you 9 of what I believe are the best CTA phrases that you can use for your website, and it could be for anything. It could be for selling, it could be for lead generation, it could be for virtually anything that you want your visitor to do, so that way you acquire them either as a hot lead or as a customer. The first CTA phrase that I like is reserve your spot. Now, this is great if you're doing a webinar or if you are doing some sort of membership club or something like that. It's a wonderful way to make the person feel like they're joining some sort of club or that they're being added to a roster. You're reserving a space for them, so it's specifically for them. It's a great phrase to use on a button. Like I said, if you've got a webinar or if you're doing a live in-person presentation, reserve your spot is a great CTA to use on your website. The second one is what a lot of e-commerce websites use, and that is just simply buy now. And this is something that Amazon uses, so if it implies to the user that they can acquire this product now, that there's no other obstacles that they're going to have to go through, they're not going to have to check out, they're not going to have to enter any kind of information, that they're just buying this now. This is great if you've got products that are on sale, if you've got products that have limited quantity. You want to have your user buy something quickly. Buy now is a great phrase for your call to action. The third CTA phrase is kind of similar to buy now, and that is using the word grab. And you can use it as a starting point for your CTA phrase. So it could be like, grab your supply, grab your free sample, grab your product. Having the word grab makes the user feel like they are actually grabbing something. And I know it sounds hokey, but language is very important. Marketing language is very important. And sometimes saying things like, grab this now, is going to entice a user to maybe say, this seems like a very exclusive offer, so I want to be able to access it now. I'm going to grab it. Number 4 is one of my favorites. It's been used a lot, and that is get your free ... It could be your free special report. It could be your free sample product. It could be your free bonus. It could be your free discount code. Whatever it is, get your free ... is a great phrase to put on your button. And let's face facts, it's better than submit. Okay, number 5 is also really great call to action phrase because it isn't as direct to a transaction as the other ones. It's not like buy now. It's not like get your free or grab. What it is the words check availability. This implies to the person that there is a scarcity on the product that they want to get. They're clicking the button to see if that product is available. It can lead to the buying page, and it can lead to the checkout page, or it can lead to the shopping cart page. But what it is it allows a little bit of a disarming to your customer, because they're not really going for the buy here, but they're just checking the availability. I just want to check to see if that's still around so that I can grab it. Then there is where you might have the buy now button and that call to action. But it's a great way to get somebody to move forward towards the buying process. So then the sixth one is similar. It would be the add to cart button, which everybody's seen. What that does is, of course, it implies to the person that they're just adding it to their shopping cart. They're not buying right now, but that it's sitting there, and when they're ready to check out, it's there for them. So when you do the check availability button, the next step should either be buy now, or it should be add to cart. Either one is a great phrase to use as a call to action. Okay, so the seventh call to action phrase is another one that kind of harkens back to the first one where we talk about reserve your spot, and that is join. You are joining a club, you are joining a membership, you're joining a society, whatever it is, having it say to join is a great CTA phrase to use for specific instances. So for example, if there is a VIP club that you have, or join our mailing list, join our discount club, join our whatever club or society or what have you, that you can then segment that person to a specific list and then send them other offers. It's a wonderful tool. That phrase is great. People always want to join exclusive clubs, and saying that is always going to help convert a visitor into either, like I said, a hot lead or a subscriber. Oh, and one tip on that join one, you want to add in the word now or today, because you want to entice that person to do it right away. Okay, now I have two more phrases that I want to say, but before I do, remember to click that subscribe button below so you can see all the videos that we're producing. You get a notification if you hit that notification bell on our latest videos. We're doing videos on a regular basis about small business advice, SEO advice, digital marketing advice, so don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button below. Okay, these last two phrases are very similar, and one is called claim offer. So this might be a discounted offer on a product on an e-commerce site, and it could be something like a limited quantity offer, which I'll get to in a second. But claim, the word claim your offer, is a great word to use that will help you get more conversions on your website, get more buyers. The word claim always makes it seem like this was mine anyway, I'm just claiming it. So that's how it entices somebody to go to that next level and buy something off your website. And finally, like the claim offer, limited time offer is a great tool to use for a call to action. If somebody clicks on limited time offer, they know that they only have a certain amount of time left. Throwing in a countdown box on there is the best thing to do. It'll show them how much time is actually left in the promotion that you're offering them. But having a limited time in your CTA is a great way to entice a conversion. So as you can see, CTA phrases are very important, and you can see them all listed right here on the screen. And of course, take these into account when you're creating your website, especially on that page that you want all the conversions to happen. Try to stay away from using that word submit. You do not want to put your web visitors into a state of submission. You want them to buy now. You want them to claim their gift or claim their product. You want them to join you. You do not want them to submit. Now, if you want to learn more about calls to action and why they're so important, you should check out this video, which explains a lot about CTAs and gives even more insight into great CTA conversion techniques.